All right, it's Power 107.5. Nailz over here in the Midday Kickback on a Friday. I told you I had some guests that was pulling up here in the studio today. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. I've been teasing it, but I want y'all to go ahead and say your names. Go ahead and let the city know. you start off. You start off. Go ahead, start off.
It's J the V.
J W and...
It's your boy 250, man. Finesse2Tymes.
Finesse2Tymes pulled up to the city. I want y'all to interact too. Y'all make noise too. We're gonna make it like a little TV show here. Welcome to the city, man. Welcome to 614.
Already, I appreciate y'all for having me.
And we were just talking right before we started the interview about you on tour right now. You said it's been lit.
Right.
It's been lit. Y'all been all up through Ohio too. You've been in like 3 cities in Ohio already. And how has Ohio been treating y'all though?
Lit.
Is it like that? Like every day? Because I'm from the South too myself.
Right.
And you came up here from Memphis. Obviously, y'all Memphis. And we got to talk about Memphis because Memphis, it ain't fair what y'all doing in hip hop right now. Memphis got it in a chokehold. We're going to get into that conversation. But like moving up here from Florida, I moved up here to Ohio. And one of the things that shocked me about the Midwest is like how the Midwest party. The Midwest actually party. I was like a little skeptic at first.
You ain't party.
I was a little skeptic when I first got.
So y'all party like Houston?
Oh shit.
I mean, Columbus party.
Do they party like Houston? 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, still
I
drinking?
can't say that much now. I ain't gonna
they
say that
still
much.
drinking at 9 in the morning in Houston.
Look, I'm used to waking up, going to party at 1 o'clock, going over to Live and then go to Space and stuff like that on South Beach, walking out. The sun up, going to breakfast, Waffle House, all that. I'm used to that on South Beach or whatever. And then I moved up here and I was like, okay, well, clubs close at 2:30 or whatever. But they still party though. They party. Like it's not just in the club on the phone like this the whole time, not, texting, tweeting. People actually partying and turning up at the clubs and stuff. So when I came up here, I'm like, yo, okay, Ohio, get in. So when y'all on y'all tour and y'all start going to the different cities in Ohio, I was like, okay, I wonder how the artists from the South see the Midwest and see Ohio. And clearly you said Chicago turned up, but then you said Ohio turned up too. So, but welcome to the city, man. 614 got you in the city. Matter of fact, you dropped a new project today.
Stuck in My Ways.
Today.
Came out today.
And that's the name of the tour too. Stuck in My Ways.
Stuck in My Ways.
Let's talk about Stuck in My Ways, because one of the things I wanted to bring up to you when we had our, I saw you was coming to the city and I saw you was coming through the station was you a positive dude. Every time I see stuff on social media about you, you always talk about the positivity and keeping the negativity away from you and stuff. Right. But you also talk about your journey when you was locked up, how some of that changed you.
Right.
But you dropped Stuck in My Ways. I want you to elaborate a little bit on that when you say Stuck in My Ways, but you've grown though.
Stuck in My Ways is like a little bit more personal, but at the same time, it's kind of like on the surface too, like people can see that a nigga trying and a nigga striving for better, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's I heard Minister Louis Farrakhan say, when a boy is transitioning into a man, he acts out. Mm-hmm. And I feel like acting out, I feel like being stuck in your ways is a way of acting out. So I feel like, I'm just transitioning from just, from what I ain't used to being who I want to be, and it's kind of altering. So I feel like that's why I got stuck in my ways from, because you see some positive stuff, but you see negative stuff too.
Yeah. You
see what I'm saying? Yeah. So them the ways that I want to shake.
That come with the territory, being a rapper that's popping in 2025. If people make up stuff just to get clicks on their posts on IG, on social media, on their website. And you were saying just growing up, becoming a man, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I was a little tight that you ain't coming here with the iced out
handcuffs.
Yeah.
I had to do away with that.
You don't got them no more?
Nah.
You sold them or what?
I don't like the mentality. I was just trying to get out of the mind frame. It was cool when I first got out. Like I said, just the transition. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Even with the diamonds, I just did it just to be able to say I done it.
Yeah.
I ain't, I did veneers first, but I ain't gonna have it long. I'm just, doing it just to say I did it. But I'm going forward. I ain't going backwards. So yeah, I swapped them out for something better.
Finesse2Tymes in here in the Midday Kickback with your man DJ Nailz. Do you see yourself ever just giving up the jewelry? Ever?
Yeah.
Because when you sit back and think about it, I see OG rappers like Jay-Z used to walk around with ice, the Rockefeller chains and all that. But you see Jay-Z today, you don't see him wearing no jewelry.
I mean, get to the point where, to me, soon as I leave, I'm going to take it off.
Yeah.
Like it's part of the costume to me. You know what I'm saying? But when I like we call it rapper mode.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We call it rapper mode. I get in rapper mode, granddaddy mode, you know what I'm saying? You know, boyfriend mode. You got all type of modes. So, you know, you can't wear this to the schoolhouse with your kids.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Different hats.
Yeah, you gotta have different modes.
We got Finesse2Tymes hanging out with me. When we get back, man, we're going to talk about who you got here with you. Plus, we're going to talk about how unfair Memphis playing right now with the hip-hop game.
Let's get it.
It's Power 107.5. All right, Finesse2Tymes, I'm hanging out over here in the Midday Kickback with Nailz on Power 107.5. Let's talk real quick about how unfair Memphis is being to the game right now. I mean, you got what? You, Moneybag, Gotti them. Right now, Glorilla literally running everything.
Shit, yeah.
And I feel like every time I turn around, Memphis got a new artist that's coming out and dropping some heat. And no matter where you from, if you're listening, if you're a hip hop head, you hear a beat from Memphis, we immediately just start bobbing because we're going to immediately feel it, right? What is it about Memphis? What is it about Memphis that's just keep that whole factory of artists just pumping out?
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a mixture of Memphis being a city of rhythm and blues, and the legacy and the demonstration that Yo Gotti and 3-6 Mafia and 8 Ball MJG, like we kind of coming off of that, so we gotta live up to that.
Yeah, that's
you
big
know what
shoes.
I'm saying? We gotta live up to that, like, so it's like, but we gotta do it in our own way. So you know what I'm saying? I think that's where it come from, because a lot of young people, they know these people, like they sampling their music, they, you know what I'm saying? So they showed me like, yeah, they shaped Memphis.
Yeah. Another thing that blew me away, I had no idea that you and Black Youngster and Moneybag, y'all was in a group together before?
Yeah, we had a little campaign together. It was like just all the little rappers that was hot in the city at the time. It was like 8 of us, and we was just rapping together and just, you know, moving around, just, you know, making it bigger.
Can we get a reunion, or at least a mixtape, a trio mixtape?
I mean, hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully, yeah. Like, hopefully. I'm with it. You know, I'm with whatever.
So the door open over here. You wait for the other two.
Yeah. You know, I don't, when it comes to making the money and reuniting and, you know, showing unity, I'm all for that. I'm all for the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why do you think when we talk about hip hop, we talk about New York, LA, Atlanta, they don't mention Memphis as much? I don't think Memphis get as enough respect as Memphis should get. Why do you think Memphis is not in that conversation sometimes when people come top of mind?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. That's something I have to ponder on for a second. But I don't know. I couldn't give you a direct, you know what I'm saying? Because Memphis done laid it down.
Yeah,
a lot of people, like, they sample Memphis music. Like, they like, but I don't know.
I mean, you got Ball and MJG. When you mentioned Ball and MJG, I remember them days growing up. My brother riding on the beach cruise arm on the handlebars with his little boom box, jamming, space age pimping. Like, 8 Ball and MJG been putting in for a while. 3-6 Mafia winning Grammys and Oscars and stuff for the music. And Glorilla literally got it in the chokehold. And obviously, y'all still pumping artists out left and right. And I was like, when people mention the hip hop cities, like, they don't give Memphis that respect that Memphis deserves.
I don't know why.
I'm trying to figure that out too, because Memphis is not one of. I will say this: Memphis is not those people. Like Memphis, y'all don't like just like, hey, I'm over here. Y'all stay in y'all lane and y'all do y'all thing. Y'all don't do it for the adulation. I don't see artists from Memphis asking for adulation and asking for love or whatever. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all focusing on y'all lane. You know what I mean? It's not one of those like, hey, I'm over here. Like, it's some artists that be dying for the attention.
But there's a gift and a curse.
True.
You know, sometimes you got to let it be known, I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, to get that notoriety that you speaking on.
Yeah.
Sometimes but yeah, that's another conversation. But I don't know why Memphis. Like, that's a good question. I'm gonna think about that too.
Yeah, and y'all got an ear for talent too, and an eye for talent too. You got your with you on your right.
Yeah.
Jada V.
Go.
It's Jada V. I mean, first of all, you know what I'm saying, we got connected through Lady Yaja with Real Noise Entertainment with KB, and then they had Finesse, and they wanted to bring him to the club, and I was like, yeah, why not? Like, of course, we're going to do that. We're going to run that because, like y'all talking about, like, this the Midwest.
Yep.
We all from the same fabric, you know what I'm saying? And like the same music he grew up on, I grew up on. You know what I mean? It influenced our whole area. So when it comes to the Midwest, like I feel like in my heart, we all the same. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I told him, I said, welcome to the city. This your home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Midwest, I don't really believe in the state to state. We just one big family. So that's how I want this event today to be. You know what I'm saying? We here for each other. We going to uplift the brother. You know what I'm saying? The state, we're going to make sure the state behind him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn it up.
And even better that he pulled up, we actually got good weather for him tonight, too.
Oh, yeah. And the patio open.
And Callahan's tonight, too. Is on the patio.
The patio open.
It's Finesse2Tymes, the whole crew, they're performing tonight at Callahan's. They on the tour right now. You got nothing to do, pull up on them tonight, man. Also performing, you got MG Sleepy. Shout out to Poochie. What Poochie? Oh, Poochie over there. There Poochie. Shout out to Poochie, pulled up too. BGM Rush and BGM Rock tonight at Callahan's. Finesse, I appreciate you for pulling up over here too, man. Both of y'all pulling up and talking to us. Yes, sir. It's Power 107.5.